Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Darkest Dungeon 2 1.0. I've been waiting for this for a while because the early access version was fun but rough, and I want to play the 1.0 and see how far it's come.
Found you at last. My protege. My friend. Our calculations were correct. The ephemeral equation is unbalanced. The Earth spins on a strange and terrifying new axis. And everywhere, unbridled consequence. The world is a wasteland of failures past. And yet, you must ride out into it, unafraid. Take this. It is hope, the very last of it. It is yours now. You were bold once. Be bold once more. Free yourself from this suffocating stillness. Fix your gaze on the horizon. And face the fearsome truth of the darkest dungeon.
I like the transition to 3D. It's very natural. Prologue.
You must face
whatever that says.
Or be
Reus
consumed
captives?
by them.
I don't know. Okay. Oh, that's how I steer. Can I steer with the mouse button? No.
I know failure well. I glimpsed it lurking at the ragged edges of your mind. I watched its venom spread through the veins of the world. And I trembled at its terrible reverberations. The crossroads. A place between places.
Alright. So, Stagecoach view, party creation. Let's see, armor and wheels points. Can only be changed to the Wainwright, who's present at each inn. Also repair armor and wheels for a fee. Oh, W to order it forward, S to halt. We'll steer automatically, but I can fine-tune with A and D. Okay, party creation. Well, looks like I only get
Pride.
forward.
More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
The usual suspects. Do we actually get a party? And we want to use a glimmer of hope twice as a goal. And I guess that'll get me a candle or something. Yeah, 2 candles.
Onward, and let us hope enough yet remains of the world. You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
I wonder if this has the mod support that Darkest Dungeon 1 is going to have, or Darkest Dungeon 1 had. Because I would love to actually see people tackle, like, modding and rebalancing and custom characters. You know, I just want to have a, you know, a smooth and charming little, Bug Knight in the front or something. Like a full Hollow Knight cast. Hell, a full Hollow Knight conversion mod. Oh, that would be spicy. Does that exist for the first one? Because I feel like that would almost be easier. Okay, so what do we do with this character? So, extra riposte, forward 1. Pistol shot, target, win target. I don't know what half of these are. Resistance piercing. What do these guys even have? Stats. Stats that I'm not entirely sure what they all do. So self, those two, remove blindness? Oh, tracking shot. So that marks them. So pistol shot will do... Oh, it'll do a stun if I do a tracking shot first. I think I'm just going to do a duelist's advance. Let's see. What do we have? Ooh, this character is not the most functional. Let's see. Condition blocked. Why? Weak? Weak? Why are we weak? I have no idea. Let's see. I might as well just Noxious Blast. 1 to 2 damage. And hopefully it'll get... Nope. Resisted. Rude. Flying Daggers? Nope. That hits the middle too. So not that helpful. We do have a Poison Dart. But it's got a resistance to Blight. Probably isn't worth it. Oh. And we're good against marked targets. But I think mostly I just want to kill this thing. Not have to worry about it. Okay, so self stress +5 and shield target stress. Oh, I see. If they're overstressed, remove some stress, but then gain shield no matter what. Let's see, self and then target. I think that just defends a specific character for two rounds. Self forward, target knockback, and maybe stun. Oh, heal when the target is marked. That's useful. So what is this? Dazed. Next turn will, and it's gone. I guess I might as well... Oh, that's the pistol shot, not the tracking shot. Honestly, this thing's almost dead, though. So I don't think it matters that much. Next time, though, I'll remember to use the tracking shot. Okay, so crits. Crit Destruct does several things. Normal attacks, extra damage. Status effects, extra duration. And ignore resistance and heals heal for more. Yeah, it makes sense. Skills, actions, turn order. Yeah. Most of this stuff I recognize and remember.
Are you shaken? There is so much worse in store.
Now these are 2D, it looks like. The Desperate Few. Encounters. Pick one of the choices by holding left click on a hero. I'm just going to keep zipping through these. Alright, so these two don't work. So, the last of my jewels pawned for steal. So I gain 100 hope and a trinket or medicine. Let's go with this one.
Search every shadow. There is a
So I get an
light
extra
here.
flame. I get a candle of hope. And we get a healing given. Greater protectorate. Sounds good. So can I take a look at Paracelsus? How? Q? Q. How do I swap characters? Ah, just A and D. Alright, cool. So can I actually equip a trinket here? Yes. So we got 2. Healing given. So how does this work? Battlefield medicine. Oh, if HP is less than 50%. Useful. Slightly limited, but useful. So incision. Melee, and has to be there. Can I swap these two? Because I want to take a look at Audrey. Audrey's moves. Yeah, so we can't use pick to the face, but we can use everything else in the back. Alright, that should be good enough. I don't know if I care about resistances at the moment. I don't know if there's anything to worry about in the leaf piles.
You can feel it. A change in the air.
Okay, and we also have heroes. Oh gosh. So many tutorials. At least it's there and I can pull it back up whenever I feel like it.
The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
Hey, thank you, Vinx, for the raid. I have no idea if that's how it's pronounced. I hope I'm right. Probably not. Alright. Do I want to kill the Widow? Probably. She's most worrying. Okay, so extra crit when target is spooked. What is her blight resistance? Not particularly high. So we can also do a flashing daggers, which will only hit that guy, or a bunch of damage, ignores those things. So 3 to 5. Or 2 to 4. Yeah. Oh, and the combo is gone. So you can only combo once. So it's not that I actually marked them. Just got to move resistance of... let's do that. Nope. Okay, so hits the front two. Blinding gas. Ounce of prevention. Extra resistance. What's his blight? He's a big chunker. Otherwise, we could do blinding gas. Let's do that. Because it at least gives them the combo token and made him blind for a round. Protect the child! Oh, fair enough.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Ah, Jinx like Jinx. Or Vinx like Jinx. Got it. Perfect. Let's see, anything else? Dots and combo? Nope. So what do we want to do? She's... because she's the one that is... or no, they're both... no, he's marked. Or she's marked, he's not. That's a pain. So we can't actually do extra poison piercing. I guess I should just blast him. Oh, why did I do that? Let's see, could do the knockback. Could do the hit. 4 to 7. Might kill it. There we go. Okay, we have poison darts again. Those will both just hit him. I guess I'm going to try that. But yeah, he's just going to take it. And resist. Stress is not working my best. It's a tracking shot. Now, still guarded. He just doesn't have the defense. That's a bit of a pain. Oh, though we can maybe hit her with an AoE now. We could slice, tracking shot, or take aim. Let's see, 48. I should probably just work on killing this sucker. I could do combo tokens, but I don't know how useful it's going to be. Let's see. Unfortunately, big problem is I think this guy is just going to resist most of my hits. And there's not much I can do about it. Because Flashing Dagger's going to hit those two. And he's just going to keep protecting the child. Well, at least the man to hit him is doing fine. Or, well, he doesn't do that much damage, so we have him next. Yeah, not much I can do about it. Oh, wait. Thrown Dagger. Dang it. She resisted it, but Thrown Dagger ignores guard. Okay. Give him more bleed, give him more bleed. Let's see, do we do a tracking shot? Yeah. Is that... no, that triggers a skill effect when... somebody specific. Let's just go for that. Can I daze him? Yes. Next turn will be delayed. Converts to something when stacked. Ow! Well, at least we have a decent amount of HP, but that's still rough. Okay, so he's still marked. Do we want to do a pistol shot?
A breakthrough.
Huh. Enemy with death's door. That's not common. Well, there they go.
The work continues.
Alright. Can I finish him off? Nope, still on death's door. Oh no. Oh, nope. status effects got him. Perfect. Monster death blows, and the tutorial's gone. Never mind.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Let's see. Yeah, so some enemies have death blow resistance. So that'll be fun to deal with.
Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
Is it in fact the inn? Yeah, it looks like it. Well, it definitely feels better than it did the last time I played. I'd have to look at what's changed overall since early access, and I'm probably not going to do that. I guess I could go back to my old footage and figure out.
And summers of years gone to write, think, and rest.
Okay, the Resolute companions reach the Torch and Crown, and 2 candles gained for reaching the inn. You've found your fortitude at last. Collect what hope you can and end your expedition here. Oh wait, we can just leave? Expedition end. Prologue quest is complete. For this first venture into the valley, there's nothing left to do. End expedition in the lower left of the inn screen. Huh. Can end in 3 ways: victory, defeat, or abandoning. Okay.
League, a lesson.
Valley completed, candles found. I don't think we got our bonus objective, but it's fine. So that means we want to leave runs.
Try and try again.
End expedition, collect your candles of hope. During normal expeditions, making to the inn is usually worth the effort because it will award additional candles. And then combat items.
We'll break through this gloaming murk.
Alright, so how do candles work? Because this was not in the game previously. I'm assuming it's a pretty hefty meta progression system. Oh no, I have to go forward. It might not actually let me spend anything yet. Or this is where you spend it. Altar of Hope. Horp. Alright, Candles of Hope. And here, unlock new classes, items, pets, and more. For this first visit, you must... Wait, for this first visit, you must visit the working fields. Oh, I see. Working fields, so we can get any of these. We got 5. Trinkets, combat items, stagecoach items, inn items. Let's check an inn item first.
New instruments
Whiskey.
will help us diagnose the world's affliction and overcome it.
In the tangle, extra damage. Then I think I'll just buy some trinkets. So this looks like
A welcome
a
advancement
lot.
in the science of survival.
Let's see. Unforgettable trinket. If stained item is equipped, round start, extra stealth? I have no idea. It doesn't look like it can unlock any new classes here either. Stagecoach items are essentially trinkets for your stagecoach. Provide valuable powers and bonuses. Can only be mounted or removed to the Wainwright, who's at each inn. Your stagecoach only has a limited number of slots, but more can be unlocked here. You also have the working fields. So it's where we get trinkets, combat items, inn items, and stagecoach upgrades. Each item unlocked is also immediately granted to your inventory for the current expedition. Well, that's nice at least.
Sanctuary,
I appreciate
as
that.
fleeting as a dying star.
There's a lot of roguelikes where if you unlock something, you have to just wait for it to show back up again. But instead, by giving it to me for the next run, I can immediately experience whatever the thing is. It's nice.
The seat of your denial, perched precariously in the murky gloaming.
Denial.
You have cowered in your crumbling denial long enough.
I have no idea how long these chapters are. From what I remember hearing, it was super
I remember
long
our
originally.
first meeting on the steps of the university. A collegial handshake. That would doom us both. Your insightful questions during my lectures gave me pause. And I recognized in you something of a kindred spirit. Despite our differences in age and position, we shared a keen fascination for archaeology, folklore, and, of course, occultism.
The crossroads. Who will step forward into the light?
Well, I don't think I have any other choice other than the usual suspects, correct? Yeah.
Pride. More devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
Oh, standard flip. Interesting. So what is a glimmer of hope? Is it an ability? I'll have to look. Because it might actually be one of my character abilities or something. Start of a new run? Or did I join mid-run? Start of a new run. I just finished the prologue and we're diving into the real thing.
The leaves fall, never to grow again. Comforts are exhausted. Ahead, only trial and tribulation.
Do I actually have to steer this thing, or is it
You
just kind of
see?
automatic?
Even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
Okay, one way or another, I absolutely despise the lady in the back. I want to do a tracking shot on her. Because I want to finish her off if I can. We have a flashing daggers, but that's not going to do anything bonus. So why don't we just do a poison dart?
Malaise. Measured
No crit,
and
alas.
steady.
Let's see, blinding gas ain't gonna work. Because we don't have the range. Because it'll only hit her. Unfortunately, these guys have noxious or blight resistance. So I guess we'll just hit this one. Okay, what do we want to do? Crush, defender, bolster. Nah, probably just crush this guy. Okay, how much HP does he have? Well, he'll bleed out on his next round, so we can just ignore him. Rude. Stun loses next action. Oh, that's very rude. Let's see, do we want to just keep hitting with darts? Yeah. I love his drag of the mace on the ground. That is such a fabulous visual, I guess.
A steady subtraction. An
There she
invariable
goes.
Result.
Okay, buff. Extra resistance for a round. Oh, but she couldn't do anything, of course. But it's fine.
A petty hindrance.
Mastery points.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
Earned mostly through combat victories. Every point will upgrade one hero skill when you reach the inn. So maybe that's a temporary resource. So relics and rural riches. Looks like I have an upper limit to how much I can carry.
Are you shaken?
I had my doubts
There
at
is
first about the
so
gameplay,
much
but Red
worse
Hook
in
at
store.
least nailed the atmosphere once again. The combat seems to be perfectly fine. I think my only potential... Okay, don't let your flame expire. Let's see, anything else? Helping, refills it. Okay, don't need to worry about that. Like, the combat seems pretty fine. The ambiance is certainly there. I'm curious mostly about the meta progression, replayability, and length of runs. Because if they're like 2 hours long, that's a little tough for me.
Lower your
But it feels
guard.
like a more refined combat system
Soften
at the
your
very
gaze.
least.
It is safe here.
Okay, 2 targets, reduce stress. I don't know what the 3 versus... I don't know. You know what? I'm actually going to save that for the next one. So we have the Mastery Trainer.
Listen. Practice. Improve.
Okay, there we go. So heal self when target is marked. Oh. Knockback and stun when the target is marked. Oh, and that actually does damage. I didn't quite pay attention to that. So those are kind of good. What is his tracking shot? Let's see. Cannot gain dodge for 2 rounds? I'm going to assume it's something like that. more damage and greater riposte. Stuns target. Let's see, heals more. More resistance. I like the more bleed, and that's good damage. I think I'm going to go for Incision. It looks like you get a couple of these, so I can kind of do whatever. Do you want to do the same thing with Noxious Blast? Yeah. Yeah, those status effects are very valuable. I gotta remember, I could also use her as a number 2 character. If I want to move Dismas back. Maybe. Let's see. Let's go for that one. And yeah, why don't we make Rampart better? Alright, that should be good. Anything else? We have the Wainwright.
Mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Oh, trophies are required to enter the mountain. They're found by defeating lair bosses.
Everywhere
And we also get a route.
in ruin. Everywhere.
So curious. Extra academic studies, location scouting, and academic studies. We get a bouncer's belt, healing from skills, or max HP. Exterminate. Creature Den versus field hospital. I'm gonna go for the creature den.
Our great cities burn. All that beauty and knowledge. Ash on the wind.
Okay. I'm just reading all the tutorials real quick to see if there's anything else I should possibly know. It looks like I'm fine. Let's see. So I don't want to end expedition. Rest the sprawl? Rest for the night, journey onwards. Yes. Looks like we're fully healed. Everything else is good. And embark. What tutorial are you telling me about now? I have no idea because I pressed S.
Behold, the great cities of man. Ruined.
Okay, route choices, some other things. Okay, each route has a type. Safe, barricade, hazard, rough patch, or oblivion tear. What the heck is an oblivion tear?
And a flame.
Okay, stop. Stop. Where are we going? So we have unknown. Rewards flame, food, and supplies. Unknown or unknown. I guess let's just go unknown. Oh, I see. I hold
The
it.
unknown awaits. Be wary.
Now, do I have to avoid the burning books? Loathing. Loathing meter. Higher loathing results in tougher conditions for the party. Loathing increases when traveling on Oblivion Tear routes. And it's reduced by winning fights at locations. Road battles don't count. Choose resist, lair, or Oblivion's ingress locations to keep your loathing in check. Hopefully I don't have to worry about burning books. Okay, nothing actually happens. I think. I need to check the map, too. Shrine of Reflection. Okay, how do shrines work? By confronting their past, they unlock new skills. At every shrine, choose a single hero to advance their story. If the story is completed successfully, the new skill unlocks. They're permanent. Whenever you use this hero in future expeditions, they'll have the unlocked skills. And we also have other locations. Can I actually check the map real quick? Let's see, because I think I'm here. So we've got that. Hazard, Oblivion Tear. Let's see, location will grant a candle. What I want to find is a creature den. Okay, so there's one all the way up there if I stay kind of central. Actually, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to it. Well, that sucks. That's fine. Hide the map. I'm still learning. Okay. So who do we want to level up? Honestly, probably...
Plague Doctor.
Chapter 1. The Good Student. Brilliant and bold, her unconventional theories created nothing short of a scandal in her 4th year. The mocking whispers and scornful glares of her peers and professors had an ironically invigorating effect upon her extracurricular experiments. The mysteries of the human body, of life and death itself, hovered just beyond her scalpel's reach. If only she could acquire a corpse of sufficient freshness.
So do we have to do a random fight? Or we get a mastery point and emboldened vapors. Oh. So I guess there's no fight. Well, we got a hero goal at the very least. Okay. So I don't know on this one. I might as well head for the candle. Yeah, so we don't have to worry about running things over. I hope.
The worst kind of parasite. Opportunists.
And we have... What are these guys? Bandits? Pillager Hatchet Men. Let's see, so 18 HP. They're a little tougher, weak to blight. Otherwise, eh. Let's just do a duelist advance and just wail on the front man. Well, maybe not weak to blight. Just... not resistant to it. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do a rampart. I know I could have just let the status effect take him out, but this way I don't have to worry about a single hit from him. And that's probably more valuable? We have a lot of fights between here and there. Yeah, riposte. Okay, so he's got 6 blight for a couple of turns. Honestly, I think I'm just going to do one I was going to do a quick incision so I wouldn't have to worry about him. Turns out, didn't need to do that. Well, I guess I did, but he did not last nearly as long as I was expecting he would. Boy, we're just clowning these dudes. Can this guy hit? Yeah, he can. That was quick. They got one hit in.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Give me the goodies. I don't actually know what those are useful for. I certainly haven't seen them go by. Hero goal complete. Yeah, unfortunately the region goal. Oh, Tangle, Glimmer of Hope. And assistance encounters. Which I should remember to do.
Lament the knowledge taken by the fires of these fanatics.
The Burning Pile. Resistance encounter. Resistance encounters are battles with the monsters. Winning the battle is the primary way which you gain mastery and earn treasures, makes heroes more powerful, and also reduces loathing. Oh, so we can actually see. So we got a battle. I see, we can spend things to flee. Battle or nothing. Oh, and it actually changes the character relationships in some way. I ain't running from a fight. So what's this? Block. Next, reduce damage the next fight. I don't know what any of these characters do, which is always a little bit of worry. They are equally resistant to blight and bleeding. Makes this a little tougher. Honestly, I think I'm just going to do a duelist advance. Let's see. I think I want to kill the Immolationist. Immolatist. They seem vaguely the most worrying. Let's see, who's next? We get one more turn. Because I could... Yeah. How much HP do they have? 6. Could do a blinding gas. Do we want to? Okay, so it's a buff. Ouch. Not much of a buff, though. Though the burn and immobilization is kind of rude. I get the distinct feeling this guy, when he reaches the front, is going to be a problem. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be the case.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
But my assumption is, if he reaches the front, he explodes and it's gonna hurt. Let's see, ounce of prevention, battlefield medicine. I don't think anybody's injured enough for that one. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm just gonna have to hit one of these guys because we got swapped. Okay, do we wanna crush? Oh, and they're not dead yet. He's still got a guard.
Lethality writ large.
I'm just gonna hang. Because he's probably gonna scoot forward. Yep. So we just have to make sure he doesn't make it to the front. He's gonna take 4 damage at least. He's still guarding. Rude. It's only gonna do 1 damage to him. So why don't we finish that guy off instead? Way I don't have to worry about it. 1 to 2 damage. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. He's got 5 HP. Bleeding for a turn. Bleeding for 6 for a couple of turns. I'm just gonna hit this guy. Because he's dazed. Another incision. Do we want to do a blinding gasp? No. Let's actually go for a quick heal. Alright, so all we have to do is worry about this guy. Yeah, I bet he explodes in my face. Luckily, not a problem.
And effective. In crisis, no
Mastery,
gain is
resources.
insignificant.
Still don't know what I'm spending those resources on, but I have them.
The loathing abates.
Okay, travel healing. Oh, heroes will slowly heal HP and can be improved with Stagecoach items. Well, that's useful. And info view. Hold Alt for information. Cool. So what are we up to? We've got a barricade. I have no real choice. We've got another resistance encounter. A hoarder. Oh, maybe that's what we spend resources on. Well, unfortunately, we're very much on this path, regardless of what I say or do. I know a number of people are complaining about the Stagecoach. I think the Stagecoach is a really cool idea. I could see it getting really frustrating and boring after about 5 hours of playing this game. What the hell is going on with this? Full screen window. Where's my resolution at? What is any of this? I don't think that's the right resolution, but heck if I know. Oh, yeah. There we go. That should fix some issues. Oh, max FPS, always 60. Anything more than that is unnecessary. Okay, so we got Mongrel with dodge. Chance to miss the next attack. Chance to dodge. Let's see. So self-dodge. Or we could just do a tracking shot on this Mongrel. Solves the issue. Poor doggy. Let's see. Crit, yeah. Mess him up. Okay, we do also have blinding gas. Sure. Dog dodges, but it clears it and marks the guy in the back. He's already blind. Hey, and thank you, Verisok, for the 55-month resub. Mini Mergle for the 46-month resub as well. Wander actually managed to stop playing Creeper World before the 3-hour mark. I mean, it can happen. It's not often, but it can.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Okay, so what do we want to do? We've got a marked man, but he's in the wrong spot. We have a defender. I do have a rampart. Hold the line would be good, but I'm in the wrong spot. And that would take me some time. So I guess we're just going to crush. Crush the hatchet man. Because that dog's done for. Let's see, we don't have anything that hits the back. Okay, he's toast. Ah, we do. We are getting a lot of crits today. Feels good. Why is it when the dog dies, it turns into a hauberk? Breastplate, not hauberk. So what happened to Dismas? Feels like he hasn't had a turn in a while. Let's see. Oh, passing is bad news. Just defend Dismas. Oh. That's what it did. Oh, guarded, protected by Mongrel. Ooh, rude. Well, here's the thing. Die! Aha! Foolish dog, you thought you could do things. Okay, counters the next damaging attack. I might not have a choice here. I mean, could drink absinthe, but that seems silly. Oh, wait. We just fight the corpses. Heck yeah. Now, will those go away? It says it has a counter, but it doesn't look like it. At least we can get rid of dodge. Or not. Let's see. Knockback, but no stun. Could go for the heal. I'm just gonna have him keep hitting defend. At least we won't take any damage here. Still have the riposte. I don't think there's much I can do with it. So, Duelist...
Steady
Ow!
yourself.
Well, that sucked. Okay, none of these will get me this stun. So let's just combo, get a little bit of healing. Unfortunately, we're not healing the man that needs it.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Okay, poison the dog. There it goes.
Another
Yeah,
impediment
riposte is a hard thing to
cleared
work with.
impunity. In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
I think that group actually hurt me more than the resistance fight. Whatever that was, blinding. Okay, affinity system. It's how they feel about each other. Let's see. And if they feel better about each other, they work better. Cool. Oh, regions 2 out of 3. So actually this run's fairly short. Kind of. Another burning pile. Oh, right, I have to click on this thing. I was just waiting for it to pass. Is this the same group as last time? I think so. Oh, alt on choices for more info. Combat. Combat +1 vulnerable. On their side? Yeah, so let's go for that one. Because that also seems to boost solidarity. Make everybody feel better. Okay, vulnerable. Extra damage from their next hit. Cool. Let's go for the Immolationist. as it needs to die. We also have the Boyo in the back, who's a bit of an issue, but if I just make him bleed and poisons, then we don't have to worry about it. Or that. That also could happen. Well, that works. Boy, my crit chance today has felt real nice. So self forward 3, no. Let's see. Actually, let's just go for a crush. We want her to not exist. Unfortunately, she's going to get the time. But she's going to get a turn. But at least we got rid of one of the two whippers. Yeah. Oh, she resisted the blight, though. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's the last thing I wanted to have happen here.
Lethality writ large.
Okay, so we have a tracking shot. Okay, we want to do a rampart. Okay, good. That even stuns him. Even better. So he's toast. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Ow, that's a lot of fire. Let's see. Absinthe. Kenshi Absinthe self. HP is below 25%. No.
Mistimed.
Rude.
As directed.
Definitely got to do a battlefield medicine, though. Okay, good. That gets rid of the fire.
A deliberate and methodical appliance of harm.
The bomb has exploded. Let's see. Just do a rampart. Please die this time. There we go. And then we're not in the most solid of situations. But I'm not doing too bad. Alright, what are you doing? Self-heal. Bold. Oh, no. It was not, in fact, a self-heal. Let's see, could go for the piercing. Oh, tracking shot ain't gonna work.
Haste and carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared.
This is an unfortunate series of events. Let's see. Big damage. Now let's go for the dart. Just in case it puts him over the edge. Alright. Easy rampart. Actually, is there a difference? There really is not. Yeah, it hurt a little. The character animations look amazing. The transition to 3D gave them a lot more flexibility. I like the old 2D stuff, but this is like the... I don't want to say it's like a Risk of Rain level of glow up, because ultimately, I'm not sure if that really is true. Risk of Rain 1 to 2 was just such a massive change. This is much more of kind of a natural succession, while also having a bit of a format change.
The fanatics burn book and building alike.
Alright, the Hoarder. Oh, actually, we filled up a fair bit. So, this is where we spend all of our resources. Relics, baubles, and mastery. Okay, so how does the Hoarder work? Oh, no, these are the things I have. Those are the thing I got it. Wide variety of goods. Some can only be found here. Rough routes. Rough patch. Messes with my wheel. So he's got things to sell if I want to buy them. Let's see. We have a bunch of in items. Indelible trinket. Distant trinket. So indelible seems to be the best. Restorable. Extra resistance. Party. I still don't know what those are. I think that makes my happy. Oh, playing cards. It improves their relationship. Poison resistance. Okay, so we have a number of combat items. A glimmer of hope. I'm gonna buy a bunch of those. Because we wanted to use those. See, remove blindness. I don't think I really care about too many of these. Playing cards might be interesting. Oh, and those are massive bonuses until next in. So what else do we have? Fire resistance, turn start, if whatever that is, less than or equal to 2, blind. Let's see. Movement resistance, stun resistance, but reduced death blow resistance, extra plague resistance. I still don't know what that one icon is, but reduces max HP, extra damage, but reduces... It's probably speed. Before each location, chance to produce flapjacks. Everybody likes flapjacks. Ooh. Random hero after each location, reduce stress. Extra traveling heal. Relationship positive chance, location scouting, or chance to produce contraption. I'm gonna buy the griddle. I don't know if I can actually use it, unfortunately. Oh, smoke bomb blinds an enemy. Yeah, let's grab a pair of those just in case we come across something kind of snarly. I don't think I can do anything to fix my stagecoach at the moment. So how do we... There. That's how we leave. Griddle is a good item. Thought so. Stagecoach? Ah, it's locked in. So what's the next one? Gonna mess up a wheel. I don't know what happens when I have no wheels. Time to find out.
Wheels askew. Coach.
Urgent repairs. Okay, must fight off a group of opportunistic enemies while at disadvantage. Each combat round, one hero will randomly be chosen to assist in repairing the stagecoach. Oof.
Limping. Be prudent.
I think we're good, though. All we have left is a hospital, a barricade, something, which maybe will be a critter thing? I don't know.
For the fallen, and knows she'll join them soon enough.
Can I actually use one of these? Nope. Let's see. Well, it can do HP or max. Let's see. Well, got enough resources that we can just heal everybody to full. Unfortunately, we don't have any real maladies, so not much to get here.
The loathing whispers.
Are we winning? Kind of? Those are light. Oh, Glimmer of Hope is a combat item. Ooh. So what else do we have? Stained item is equipped? No, that's not helpful. Turn ends, speed, in items. Nah, I don't really care for those trinkets. I do wish I could hold shift to, like, go faster.
The worst kind of parasite. Opportunists.
But it's fine. Alright, so we got just 2 banditos. And while I'm here... How do we use a combat? Oh, do I have to equip it? Is that the deal? I bet I have to equip it onto a character to have it trigger. So did I play this in early access at all? No. I pretty much only played this at launch in early access and then stopped. Not because I didn't want to play more, but I just don't like playing early access games anymore. I've It's not that I find it distasteful, it's just I'm so tired of early access games wiping my saves primarily. Like, that's one of the big ones. But also, like, changing how progression works, so I have to, like, reset progress. Especially if it's a game where I have to play the prologue twice, or something to that extent. Or 3 times or whatever. I'm trying to remember which game it is. But there's a couple of games... Everspace 2 was one of them. Okay. Let's see. Reddit's Q. Trinkets, Field Surgeon, and Coward are the traits. Equip a combat item. Oh, we've just got 4 of them. Do we give him... Yeah, we give him the smoke bomb. Give her the glimmer of hope. I don't know what's going on there. You don't like replaying 3 hours of content just to see the hour of content added? Yup. Everspace 2 was the one I was thinking of. I played the prologue for that game 4 times.
We learned to face the future.
And it was very tiring. Okay, why don't we... Oh, unfriendly, unfriendly. Neutral, neutral. Oh, this way we just get to see everybody's relationships.
Highwayman. Chapter 1. Freedom.
Anything? Or do I have to hit continue? Or do I have to do a battle? Oh boy.
A prison riot. A fleeting chance to escape incarceration.
Okay, so I have Lunging Cuff, does damage, has a 5% chance to crit, guard cell, forward 3, target somebody, and marks them. Stone Missile, and we also have Out of Position. Cooldown 1, extra damage. So I think we want to do Lunging Cuff. That might give some extra dodge. Okay. Unfortunately, Out of Position is suddenly screwing me over a bit. It's fine. I'm just gonna kill that guy. I think I'm good. Stone Missile, interrupt him. Okay, we get a couple of dodges. Got a lot of dodges. Lunging Cuff. I don't know what the bar underneath is, to be honest. This man. Okay, so if I do that, cooldown 1, doesn't knock me back. Yeah, I can't throw any rocks at the moment, so I'm just gonna have to do that. Okay, stresses me out. But there's not much for it. All of these men with their toots. Okay. Can't do too much here. When's his turn? Actually, so in that case, let's scoot backwards. Chuck rock. Oh, the yellow bar is how many turns they get per round. You know, that makes plenty of sense. Okay, let's mark that guy so they're both marked. I don't know how long combo trigger lasts. Well, best I got is killing that guy. Could have moved back. He's gonna doot. Is he going to doot, though? I'm just gonna punch him. He will doot. I don't know what dooting does. Seems like it stresses me out. But I think that's rectified with a solid knee to the face.
He would be a fugitive, a hunted man, but a free one nonetheless.
A point blank shot. So, if used in the first place, does a chunk of damage, push itself back, targets, knocks back the target, and marks them. That is a good move. Now here's the question, do I have that automatically, or do I have to equip it? Okay. Looks like I might need to unequip a skill. I'm gonna get rid of... Honestly... I'm gonna get rid of Wicked Strike. We'll keep those two at the very least. Bolden Vapors. Target. I don't know what that does. Strength. Oh. So boost the target's next attack. That's okay. It's probably good, but I think I'd rather go for other abilities. Okay, what do we have? Oblivion's Rampart. Looks like a big fight. Alright. Let's just chuck ourselves into it. Ugh. That looks like a group. And our flame is low, which is an issue. Herald, Altar. Okay, we can't do point blank shot yet. I guess I'm gonna hit the Herald. Okay, let's do a Glimmer of Hope. Can I do that? Ah, but it's got a cooldown. That's fine. What are they weak to? Blight or Bleed. 6, 4. Because it doesn't matter if they resist the damage, because it's the status effect that really gets them. Okay, what is that? Bonus crit. Let's see, and how bad does that look? And that sucker does buffs. Oh boy, that thing needs to probably die.
A slow dissection.
I'll have to work on it.
An unavoidable end.
Okay, so we don't actually want to do a Rampart here, as that would go poorly for me. I want to do a point-blank shot. Though unfortunately we're going to be using it against her, which is not that helpful. Are flame that bad? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Okay, Incision. I do have another Noxious Blast. How much has she got? 8. Gonna take 6. Yeah, let's just do another. There. Actually, I'm gonna blind her. Hate to use a point-blank shot against her in that manner, but it's fine. Aha! Let's see, so how is this? I've heard it's bad in comparison to 1. It's different, is the way I would phrase it. It's not bad. Oh, they have Death's Door, of course. Oh, problem solved. At least for that one. Personally, I'm actually liking it a little bit better. It feels more like a proper roguelike to me. Let's see. Do we want to go for a stun? Yeah. Just trying to get rid of those blocks, but it is not going. Stealth cannot be directly targeted. That's fine. It's, getting pretty messed up anyway.
A breakthrough.
And my stress ain't doing too bad. But yeah, I think this is one of those preference things where people expected just more Darkest Dungeon 1, but better. And instead got a much more, like, roguelike-y effect. Oh, boy. Hold the line. That is a good move. I like that. Also, ow. Ow, bad. Those status effects are not... Those are stinky. Unfortunately, this one's got regen, which is a little rough. Oh, we can't move forward further. Let's see. Do we do a tracking shot? No, that guy's dead. I'm just gonna get a whole heck of a lot of riposte.
A steady
Good.
subtraction,
The buffer's gone.
an invariable result.
I think I'm just gonna crush. Okay. I think we just got to absinthe. I don't think I have a choice here. Okay. Put her on death's door. Hopefully, yep, there goes. And then we've got the duder. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not liking those status effects. But that's fine. It's just this guy left, and then it's the inn. Unless... Oh god, does it get another turn? Why is this sucker getting so many turns? I know why. Just rude. Okay, another battlefield medicine.
Is a rare and
Oh, passing to heal. Oh, regain some health if on death's door. That's kind of useful. But yeah, if you enjoyed one for the RPG combat, this is excellent. If you enjoyed it for the management, it might not be your thing. Yeah, so this is a much more like standalone roguelike that you're just supposed to play over and over again because it's got, well, roguelite's effects. Stained item is equipped. Extra max HP, lower damage, but that doesn't matter if I'm going status effects. Turn start, if bleeding, extra stress. Eesh. Okay, low flame, we know about that.
The loathing abates.
Okay, done with that one. So we have... We didn't find an assistance encounter. Nor did we get a creature's den, but is what it is. Cultists... Always a tough fight, but good rewards, and Death's Door we know about. Cool. Oh, it's goals and conditions. But as far as like combat and customization and visuals and mood and everything, this pretty much nails it. I think I go back to that one question of how long does it take to beat like the last couple runs for this game, because that is the one sticking point that, from my perspective, is a little bit of a deal breaker. I heard from some people it was like 3 to 4 hours for a run, and that's a little tougher. Luckily, since it's turn-based, it doesn't matter too much.
The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite guests.
Okay, so we have a quirk. Toon Hummer. Seems like it's a bad one. And we also get a couple of hero objectives. Wow. That was not worth it. That was pants.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
Okay, so we've got the Wainwright. Oh.
Repaired and refurbished.
We also have to repair.
Ready
Oh,
for
but I
the
don't have
leads
enough.
ahead.
Well, it's fine, because we're going to end the expedition instead, because I've got 23 candles to spend. That's actually a lot more than I was expecting. Yeah, the hero goals, the wanderer goals. Candles found, regions completed, academics honorarium. No idea. And then valley completed. So yeah, we get a decent amount of meta progression, so let's take it out here and see what we got. Okay. More like 1 to 1.5. That's much better then.
Each milestone makes the next road just a little easier.
Because from my perspective, I cannot stand spending that long on a game. Once it gets over an hour, then I'd almost rather it just be a pure story-based game instead. Obviously, this one has meta progression, so it's not so bad. It's worse with really repetitive games.
Tenebrous malignity.
Which, honestly, I would consider Darkest Dungeon to be a little repetitive. Very fun from, like, a functionality perspective, but it does feel like you're kind of doing the same thing a lot of times. Ooh. So these are kind of expensive, but this is where we get new characters. Ah. Oh, but I have to fill it up. 7 to unlock the Hellion. Oops. What's the recollection? Oh, these are just the various trinkets I found. So we got the working fields for items, living city for characters, timeless wood, heroes with memories are required. So, yep, recollection, everything in timeless wood. Imbue heroes with memories. Each memory will remain with that hero as long as they're successful in their expedition. Hero can be used again on the next expedition, and they keep their quirks. Path can be kept or changed. Furthermore, every time a hero is victorious in a new unique confession, they can have another memory invested in them, up to a maximum of 5. Fallen heroes or heroes on unsuccessful expeditions will forget their memories. Oof.
Look to those who have known fear and failure in ample portion.
See, melee crit skills, extra crit, medicinal herbs is equipped, extra healing given, turn start, if first in turn order, vulnerability. Yeah, some of those are kind of stinkers. Oh, Alchemist Hero Path, resolutions, some other things. What's this one? Signature in item. Chance of healing, removing, okay. A Plague Doctor remains probably one of my favorites, so I'll probably just invest hard into her.
The true splendor of a world, those who live within it.
But I should probably go back here. Let's see, do we want trinkets, stagecoach items, combat items, or inns? Let's do combat items for a while. Oh, this is going to take a long time, isn't it?
In a sea of madness.
Okay, I could see that being a gripe. I personally think this one does repetition better because of the party relationships. I could see that. I mean, it certainly has more randomization in terms of the content that you experience.
Will help us diagnose the world's affliction.
Let's see, you know what? Let's go back to the living city. It's the Runaway. That's a new character I haven't seen before. Jester, Leper, Occultist, Vestal, Flagellant, Bounty Hunter. So I've never seen the Runaway before, so I might as well unlock them. Let's go back to the working fields. Let's see. Grab a trinket.
Such implements will serve us well. Every twinkling
Gain bleed
recollection
on miss.
is another
Ouch.
implement at
Yeah, a lot
our
of these
disposal.
trinkets are kind of brutal. Let's see. And once again, recollection tells me about all of them. On the plus side, we probably start with like oodles of stuff now, which is kind of neat. Let's see. Intrepid. Wait, what? What is the Intrepid Coast? I missed this one. Oh, this would have been really nice, actually. So these are just skins. I don't know if that matters. Yeah, this would have been kind of nice just for the extra stagecoach item slots and a bunch of other things. Whoops. Alas. I didn't notice that was an option at first. Well, alright, whatever. Is what it is. How do we get out of here? Embark.
Sanctuary.
I don't think we're actually going to start another run. Just because I'm kind of hitting an upper limit. At least for a little while. But I do want to take a look at that new class, because I've never seen them before. It does seem like they're missing some of the characters.
Of your denial, perched precariously in the murky gloaming.
I didn't see the dog man. Oh, what was his name?
Interminable faculty socials became something of a delight. Knowing we
The Houndmaster?
to a quiet table and lose ourselves in riveting discussion and passionate debate.
Oh, Houndmaster is in the game. I must have missed it then.
Where lost souls hope to find their way.
Yeah, see, my problem is I just think of Scooby-Doo. I don't think of Houndmaster, I think of Scooby-Doo. Each class of a hero has multiple potential paths, which are specializations. Different paths have wildly different strengths and weaknesses, which can influence how you may wish to use that hero. Paths are unlocked for use at the Altar of Hope. Once unlocked, they can be assigned to the crossroads when you assemble your party. Okay, so let's take a look at the Wanderer. They all Wanderers? Oh, they are all Wanderers. I see. And we just get a perk for that. So, front rank, burn, stealth, and support. Land the killing blow on 2 gaunts. Skills. Ooh, looks like fire. Searing Strike, melee damage. Target burn or more burn if the target is marked. If in back, target plus a random adjacent monster when the target is marked. Smoke Screen, marks the target and blinds them. Run and Hide, just cloak. And then Hearthlight. Interesting, I like them. I don't know who I'd mix in. I could almost see them being a really good combo. Ooh. I don't know. I don't almost want to swap out the Gravekeeper instead. I have to get a mod for Scooby-Doo. Funny. Alright. One way or another, I think I'm going to be stopping here. Much as I'd like to continue going, I'm still kind of on the mend. And as much as more streaming and more... Actually, Darkest Dungeon 2. Like, I thought the early access version of Darkest 2 was kind of bad. And I didn't enjoy it at all. This time around, I enjoyed it thoroughly and actually would like to play more of it. I'll figure out if I can fit that in. Unfortunately, I'm going away for a couple of days at the end of the week, and so my schedule is extremely stretched thin. But it's fine. It is what it is. So for now, at least, I guess for those of you guys watching this on YouTube and on Twitch, thank you all so much for watching. I guess I'll see you next time. Darkest Dungeon 2 is out in 1.0 on Steam, Epic, maybe Good Old Games. I don't know if it's on consoles yet, but hopefully it is, and if it isn't, hopefully it's coming soon. I could see this being a lot of fun on the Switch, especially. But for now, I'm going to go rest.